वोट करने जाना है, अपना फर्ज निभाना है। वोट करने जाना है, अपना फर्ज निभाना है.
This and many such slogans are a part of today's mainstream media in India, isn't it? Hello and welcome to Musings of a MasterNi. I am Meenal Desai. Here I share a medley of my unique experiences shaped by students, teachers and life in general. Very soon, India will undertake Lok Sabha elections and an unprecedented 90 crore people will be eligible to vote. This event in itself gives me goosebumps. And the idea of so many people participating in a singular exercise of democracy is unheard of. This, however, reminds me of a personal incident that I would like to share with you today. As we all know, colleges in India have a system of electing their general secretary, a student who can represent their student body. Now, when I was in my college in third year, one fine day I was called in the principal's office and I was handed over a letter. The letter said that I am the general secretary of this college now. I was a little puzzled because for sure I hadn't filed any nomination or campaigned for an election. So I asked the principal what this was about. And he looked at me with a grim face and told me that as I had topped the college in the second year, I was thus selected as the general secretary for the third year to represent the college. I was the rubber stamp general secretary for the year and nobody in the college, including myself at times, knew that I was the general secretary. In hindsight, I really understood why the colleges did this. Earlier, they used to have these grand elections and slowly, steadily, the national level political parties started to become a part of the college campus. And there was a lot of ruckus and problems that were created because of this. So the colleges came up with this snazzy little trick where they would select the general secretary rather than elect. The story ended there, but all through and through I felt that this is not how elections should be. So when we set up GGIS and when our students were close enough to understand what democracy or election or voting is, we decided to have student elections in our school. We sat our students down, the oldest being 14-year-old, and we spoke to them about what democracy is and why we need a student body and all that. We then decided on election dates and they filled out nomination forms and we had candidates and a proper thorough campaigning took place. Did it lead to groupism and some problems and all that? Hell yes, it did. But the bigger objective of informing the students to make choices after understanding what the candidate stands for, that was for sure achieved. Even students as young as grade 3 were found asking the candidates what is their agenda and how will they help if they are elected as the student body. Now, isn't that what democracy should be about? Educational institutions are the bedrock of India's democracy. If we give up on elections and nip the democracy at the bud, I don't think we have any chance. No wonder India faces lack of leadership at a national level. It is our moral duty to train our students and citizens on what is it to live in a democracy and what are our rights and duties. While our children have at least a couple of elections to go before they become eligible to vote, I am sure they are going to invoke their parents to do their research before they vote. And when they grow up, I'm sure they are going to ask a lot more out of a candidate than just cast a vote to any random person. So, what are your views on elections being held at a school level, or how can we as schools enhance the idea of a democratic India? Please feel free to share your views with me and don't forget to subscribe to Musings of a MasterNi. Thank you so much.